This is Christopher Jones with Authentic Leader. Thanks again for joining us today. If you can believe it, like literally 3 minutes ago, the trees here were lit up by the sun, and boy, it had some awesome, brilliant color. And looking now off to the west, I don't think that it's going to happen. So just use your imagination about how pretty those multiple different colors were. We are continuing our conversation about the top 10 podcasts that I listen to. And now number 5 on the list is called EntreLeadership. This is a book written by Dave Ramsey a few years ago, and it's all the lessons he's learned in over 25 years in running his business. It's a great book, and the podcast actually began to help to promote the book. And it ended up that the podcast was so successful that they had to continue doing it. They actually have a relatively new host in the last couple years or so, and he does a terrific job with asking questions. Might be one of the best interviewers out there as well. He used to have a radio show in Atlanta, and Dave Ramsey was fortunate enough to be able to pick him up to be the exclusive host of the EntreLeadership podcast as well. So I really recommend that you check out this podcast. I really enjoy it every single month. There's a combination of interview and conversation, and many times they'll bring in Dave Ramsey, maybe a speech that he's given. It has a variety of all sorts of things actually happening during each episode that comes out. So definitely check that one out. It's number 5 on my list of the top 10 podcasts that I listen to. Make sure you go to ChristopherRJones.com/download1116 to download your free ebook that highlights all the podcasts that I listen to, including these top 10 as well. These top 10 plus more. I think I've over 25 of them actually listed now. But I encourage you to go check that out, download it for yourself. It's a free ebook for you. Download it and let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your feedback on what your thoughts are, or other podcasts that you listen to that maybe not are on the list. Come back tomorrow where I will highlight number 4 on my list of the top 10 podcasts that I listen to. In the meantime, bring out the best in your leadership.